G'day everyone, my name is Zach and welcome back to this week's hobby highlights and headlines where priming is the spice of life. Jumping straight into it this week, I did not get much hobbying done. My time is very limited outside of the videos and everything, but I did manage to buy some new resin this week, which I'm super excited to test out. I've already started testing out one of them and so far I'm pretty impressed with the results. I'm going to be making a series of videos, which I won't spoil too much on, but I'm going to be exploring a couple of different resins and kind of seeing how much I can print of certain things. So do with that as you will. Now, I do want to take suggestions from everyone. If you have an army that you would like to see 3D printed or some sort of model that you would like to see 3D printed, let me know in the comments down below because I'd love to see what you guys are passionate for. I have maybe between like 1 to 3 armies that I want to start with, but as the series goes on, I would love to start testing a few other ones. So if there's an army that you want to see 3D printed, make sure to let me know because I'm super excited to try a few new things and explore some armies that are kind of out there and different from what I currently collect. So yes, I'm super keen to do that. So yeah, make sure to let me know down in the comments below. That's it for my hobbying this week. As for the headlines, it is a massive, I say this every week, but genuinely, it is a massive week for Warhammer. There is a bunch of new stuff coming out, and I'm pretty sure there may or may not be a new edition of an ever so small game known as Age of Sigmar. For those who don't know, Adepticon 2024 is coming up very soon, and for those who don't know, basically Adepticon is when Games Workshop does their massive wave of reveals for everything. And although they do reveals sort of periodically through the year, Adepticon seems to be the biggest event for releases. And as of recording this video, it should be next Saturday, maybe? My apologies, it will be next Wednesday at roughly 2 p.m. So I'll be at work, but you can be sure that I will be tuning in on my break times. And from the looks of it, there are some massive things coming. Like, I remember last year, I think it was like mostly Age of Sigmar, Horus Heresy, and 40k, that was it. And maybe a little bit of Underworlds. But this year, they're announcing new stuff for Warhammer 40k, Age of Sigmar, Warcry, Warhammer the Old World, which I'm very keen to see. And I'm crossing my fingers, hoping that it is more Chaos Warriors, or Chaos Warriors in general. I would absolutely love to see what they're going to do with those guys. And I'm hoping and praying to the Dark Gods that they hopefully have some new releases or re-releases during then. There's also Kill Team, Warhammer Underworlds, plus new teasers for Necromunda and Horus Heresy. So obviously not releases, but they'll definitely be doing a bunch of teasing videos with obviously new models in them, but not fully revealing them. I am super excited for. And they do also include this cute little picture of what looks to be an Ossiarch Bonereapers cat, or something along those lines. And speaking of Warhammer Age of Sigmar, I'm going to play the video right here next to me. But I'm 100%, I am maybe not 100%, but I am 99% certain that, first and foremost, new edition coming out. Because for those who don't know, Warhammer more or less releases a new edition every 3 years. It's kind of what the game cycle has become. And I'm pretty sure, because as a lot of people have been saying, the Skaven faction for Age of Sigmar has been out of stock for a very long time. People have been trying to buy up whatever they can, and pretty much everything is now sold out, which is very interesting. So I have a good gut feeling that the new box will obviously be Stormcast Eternals, because they're the poster boys of Age of Sigmar. The trailer legitimately features lightning, so it would make sense. But also the Skaven, because I think it says something around here. After many trials, the foundations for both have been laid and the difficult work continues, but something is brewing in the dark. And for those who don't know, the Skaven literally live in the Underdark. They live under all these big cities, and they're like, Sigmar lied, and I don't know, it just seems really cool. So my best guess would be Skaven are coming to the new, I would say, launch box as well. So I'm super excited to see what they do with those, because I think Skaven have been, they have gotten some love, but they haven't really gotten much since the End Times, which I think was roughly about 2015, which makes me feel old, because that was nearly 10 years ago. I'm pretty sure the End Times was like 2015, 2016 sometime, which, oh my god, I've been doing this a lot longer than I remember. Alright, in Necromunda news, the Beastmasters of Necromunda return with a big rat problem, and I gotta admit, look at this little guy. Isn't he cute? A little rat boy, got the 2 heads. Very Skaven-esque. Like, as much as this might seem sci-fi-ish, he still, I reckon, could fit very well into a Skaven army. Maybe even as like a giant rat proxy. But yeah, I don't mind this model. It's pretty cool. Like, they got little guys running around. I don't personally play Necromunda. I just paint them. I think they look cool. I got a Van Saar group, I do believe it is. And I absolutely love them. And the Necromunda's models seem to always be really cool. They're kind of like the Blood Bowl team, like I talked about last week. The team just seems to have so much fun with the models and really challenges themselves. And yeah, it shows in the stuff that they create. Yes, long story short, I don't mind them. I like little double barrel shotgun, and I don't have too much to say on them. Overall, I would say solid 9 out of 10. As for Legions Imperialis on Heresy Thursday, we have super heavy tanks, the Shadow Swords, and the Storm Blades are coming, which I really want to see how big they are, because like, I think we've seen Bane Blades, and I'm pretty sure they're roughly, yeah, they're same size. So I think they'll be roughly like maybe an 1.5 inches long, which for Legions Imperialis looks pretty freaking cool next to a bunch of Space Marines. And I love the massive plasma cannon on the Shadow Blade. Sorry, the Storm Blade. It's so cool. And the big stubber cannon as well. Just, I don't know what it is about those things specifically. And I keep saying this every time tanks come up. But I love like massive plasma annihilators or like big stubby barrels. They tickle my little brain and they go, ooh, that's cool. Now that's everything for the hobby news, and I do know that this is a little bit of a shorter video, but I'm kind of in a rush to get this done because I was meant to record it a couple of days ago, but unfortunately things have gotten in the way. So I do want to talk about today's hobby hero, which is the one and only Modern Synthesist. And if you have not seen them before, he makes amazing content over on Instagram. I'm not 100% sure about YouTube or anything, because I only follow them on YouTube. I'm not 100% sure if they make any YouTube videos or anything, because I do watch them on Instagram all the time and I see the posts that pop up. But long story short, Modern Synthesist is iconic for his Tyranids. He goes through, basically takes the sculpts that he loves and improves on them in his own vision. And just the way that he's able to incorporate a bunch of different parts and still keep that Tyranid motif is just absolutely incredible. I'll leave a bunch of the photos that he's done over here. Like, I'm genuinely impressed by the things that he does, and it inspires me to challenge myself, try things that are a little bit different, go out of my comfort zone, which I will be doing hopefully in a video soon. I want to try and do a bit of an experiment with green stuff and see what I can do, challenge myself a little bit, and yeah, I think it'll be really, really fun. But as for him, he does some really cool stuff. As I'm scrolling through here, I do notice that he's done a couple of other things. Looks like a couple of Necromunda stuff. But yeah, his Tyranid things are really, really cool. And as soon as you see them, you might actually realize that you've seen them before. Because just as soon as like his stuff pops up, it just looks completely different to everyone else's. And even the way he paints is just so bold and vibrant and really just makes them all pop. So yes, I absolutely am in love with everything that he does. And if you haven't checked him out, make sure to do that. He is inspiring me to do bigger and better things. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of this week's hobby highlights and headlines. I'm really hoping that next week I can get a bit more hobbying in and hopefully paint out some really cool stuff. So keep an eye out for that. And don't forget to leave you suggestions for what I should print up next in a few videos' time. I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I shall stop my rambling. Happy hobbying, and I'll catch you later. Bye.